spangled.
Okay,
Leisha. I said Lex. Leisha. I said Alexis.
She just invited herself.
I clearly said Alexis. And you're still singing. What the? Why she still singing? I didn't say how to sing. We are not at a basketball game.
Hey yo, welcome to the Three Dope Queens.
Welcome.
How y'all doing? How y'all be?
What's going on?
All right, we got your girl Leisha, your girl Alexis,
What's up?
and your girl Lindsay, and we have a star, you guys.
Man, who do we have
His name
today?
Justin
Who
Hamilton in the
do,
building.
Let me go ahead and introduce our guest.
Introduce our special guest.
We got Justin Hamilton here, lover of God, people, frames, a singer,
Ooh.
musician.
Wait. Say it one more time.
Justin Hamilton is a lover of God, number one,
Amen.
people, and frames us. Oh, hold up.
Woo!
What's that? Dun. God is good.
They don't know nothing about this.
Yes,
This is
Lord.
dancing for me.
I can dance
Don't play.
Right.
all night.
Now, this communion. This
No, they always give
communion.
me a that dun. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Musician. During his time outside of his 9 to 5, he works as a technical support expert and now a customer resolution expert at T-Mobile. He is a father of one puppy, Paisley J, godfather, uncle, and mentor to many. He was
talking about the
born and
T-Mobile
raised in
discount.
Newark, New Jersey, and transitioned to Alabama, where he graduated high school, attended the University of Montevallo on a full scholarship, where he
Why you
earned
do
his
it?
bachelor's of science in social science
Why she
with
reading like
plans
this?
of completing his postgraduate degree fall 2022.
I think
I
she
had to-
practices off camera.
Happy
No,
early.
no,
She
I asked
was
to
looking in the
freestyle
mirror.
No,
Justin,
so y'all trying to say I don't know how to read?
I mean, if I was a teacher, I would definitely call on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Alexis, there
You
you
read,
go,
because
you
I hate to
read.
get those students that be like, look, I ain't even gonna go there. I already know what you mean. Anyway, we're so happy to have you on the Three Dope Queens
y'all.
tonight.
Yes, we are.
Hallelujah.
Thank you for taking the
How
time
you
out.
doing?
Excited
you
to
doing?
be with the Dope Queens.
Hey,
I'm just a little prince in y'all little world. That's all.
that's all right.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
always
our
been
world
great.
could use a prince every now and then.
Y'all are
Go so
hilarious.
crazy.
Y'all are hilarious.
So, Justin.
Yes.
All right.
I'll be all
Tell us a little bit about yourself
well.
in your own words.
She's a
'Cause-
I
character.
was gonna say, so you
She's
didn't
a
know I
character.
said.
Oh,
She's a character.
She is.
ready.
Yes.
Wait,
Well, February 3rd, 1990 was the day the world finally brightened up
Oh.
because I popped in.
So clearly, no other date mattered.
No,
nobody knows.
not that year. it
Not
didn't.
that year.
Not
Okay, you're
that
right.
year
You're
it
right.
didn't.
You're
Not
right.
that year.
Okay. No. Okay. Okay.
I'm just me. I'm
Okay.
32,
All right.
but I act like I'm 64,
Okay. Oh.
and I'm quite alright with that.
Oh. So.
I'm just me. I'm old soul.
Okay,
I
ain't nothing
love my
wrong with
old
that.
school
Wrong with
music.
it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my Jesus
Yes.
and my Jesus music.
As we all do.
Because working at my job, I need a little piece of Jesus in my ear.
That's true.
A little bit of
But,
patience. A little bit of
I ain't
patience.
Listen,
Hello.
listen that one to me. I can't say what I want to say because we recording, but trust and
Right.
believe,
Right.
they be getting on my nerves.
So with those recorded phone calls, how often does your job go back and listen? Is it because of a situation or just let me just see what?
Both.
Oh, okay. Really? They actually go back and listen to y'all.
Yeah, so that's actually a part of my job now. Actually, listen to calls, just random calls, just listen to them.
Really?
Pull mine.
No.
Don't go back and pull mine.
Yeah, that's part of my job. Yeah, I have to do that.
Really?
Yeah,
Have
we
you
will
heard
listen.
anything off the wall or something? I bet you was like, you know what? I'm gonna say her or him for today.
So it's funny because I didn't have to listen to this call. Someone came to me about this call
Okay.
about a person of another persuasion. Color this
Fancy
paper.
words.
Another persuasion, and they said it's in the Bible that you have to you can't marry or can't date outside your race.
Really? I didn't know that. I actually never heard of that.
Me neither.
Oh,
and,
wow.
and you know, I don't read my Bible every day
I
like
don't
I should.
either.
I need to do better on that. Lord, forgive me.
Right,
But
right.
I know what it don't say nothing about that.
Yeah.
She told me that's in the Old Testament. I said, so if you can follow the Old Testament, baby, that means you need to strip naked because I know you wearing fabrics of mixed fabrics,
Hello.
which is Bible.
Right, right.
I know you eating some shrimp and some seafood and some
Right.
crawfish.
Yeah,
That's-
which is supposed to have fins and scales.
Oh, okay then. So
Yeah.
have a seat, sit on a dry cactus, and spin on it real hard.
So
That what Jasmine Sullivan said. She said, sit on it, spit on it.
She
So
said-
find you a dry casket and just, hard, fast, real fast.
So in your bio, it says that you are a lover of frames. So you have different type of frames that you wear. So do you feel like the frames kind of, do you just wake up in the morning like, well, I feel like I'm feeling like this person today?
And I really do. I really do.
So like
I
how
have a-
women change their wigs up, he changed his frames up. Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a frame thing. I got all my frames. You can get your medicine, all kind of stuff put in. Cause y'all spending $3-4 million in these frames. I only spend like $25 max.
Okay.
And then you get
Hey,
your medicine
nothing wrong
put
with
in,
the
all kind of
discount.
stuff.
As long as
Listen,
it looks good.
listen down one to me. All right. No. But yeah, y'all switch out y'all wigs. I switch out my frames, and depends on how I feel today. So.
I can't get over like frames like sitting right here for too long.
Oh, right. It
bothers me.
causes,
like
like,
glasses.
a
I don't have
dental
on
right
glasses.
here.
I'm not wearing them. I just don't like the uncomfortness. Like yours, I can tell.
Oh,
They
and
look
then
kinda curved.
with
You
the
see 'em?
mask, oh my god, it's so annoying.
fog
It
it
fogs up the
Hate it.
glasses.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my
Hate
god,
it.
and then you have to
I've
put
been blinded.
anti-fog wipes on there.
I've been blinded multiple times.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I
Like, hey,
definitely
how you
understand.
doing? All I see is fog. I see nothing else.
Right.
All right, hold on.
I
one
could be,
second.
I could
You
be
like, oh,
talking,
is my breath hot or what?
I could be talking to Michael Myers, baby, and I'm having a full conversation because I'm blind. I
Can't see nothing.
Oh my god.
See, I worked at an eyeglass place for like 2 years, and I've heard a bunch of stories like people will have these thick glasses that's like this, like literally like a 22-inch prescription. I mean, I know you guys don't know what that is, but that's pretty freaking high. Damn. And the glass would be like this thick, and you know. So I can see why some people wear contacts instead.
Contact me.
I don't even see
Do
those
you
thick
feel
frames
me?
no more. Like, you know, back then we were kids.
Right.
You know, those kids just get cracked on. I don't
Right.
even see those thick frames as much anymore.
Well,
in
see,
today's
now
time.
they
You
make
won't.
glasses to where they're high index, so like it'll be thinner. So it's,
Okay.
Right.
so I guess back then they probably didn't have that, but now
But,
they do.
but you
No,
won't, because I will still talk about you. In 20 and 22.
he can't see.
I will talk
20
about
and
you.
22.
Like, ooh, your ass just blind. You can see Jesus, can't you? From right here.
You know, I think it's kind of ironic how your name is Justin Hamilton, and like your
can
voice
see
is kind
Jesus,
of like, you know, it's kind of like that southern voice that I can hear on a track as you talk. It kind of reminds me of Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, now that's a compliment.
I've gotten that
That's a
before.
compliment.
For real?
Nice voice.
But believe it or not, I'm not actually from here. I'm from New Jersey.
Yeah.
So, but I've been here long
Accent.
enough, so the
Shoulda
accent
known.
caught on. So I'm really
The good
Yeah.
ones are never from here.
Right.
The good ones are never from
I'm really a
here.
country city boy
Okay.
Okay.
because I do have
Oh,
that
wait,
country
hold on.
twang.
I have a question then. Do you, country city boys, they're the ones who don't know how to change the oil?
Testing you.
Why would I change it when I have AAA and
Oh yeah. Okay.
Everybody knows.
and,
All right.
and,
That's
you know, and my car?
my job.
I
that's
actually
the
got-
country city
I
right
actually
there.
got a 2022. That's lifetime oil changes. I'm not about to change nothing. If I pay you to do it,
You gonna do
then
it.
I have the money to do it. Why am I gonna do the work myself?
True.
I have to make
Makes
the
sense.
money, so somebody got to do the work
Yeah.
to get the money. I don't cut my own. I'm sorry, I don't. I pay someone to cut my grass.
Mm-hmm.
Pay someone to wash my car.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I get my oil change for free because I just bought your car, so you're gonna
Right.
change
gonna
it.
get this oil.
Right.
You
Right.
feel me?
So yeah, get my hair cut. But I'm the type of person I can take care of myself, handle myself. So when whoever the special one is comes in, if I'm taking care of myself, you're gonna be well taken care of as well.
Right.
Amen.
So, do you feel like, by your father being a pastor, that kind of gave you that vision on life?
So believe it or not, it's actually my mom.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my mom. She's
Okay, I'm sorry.
She's oh no. If my daddy was a pastor, I'd be tickled.
My dad was
I-
a pastor, so you know,
I would be tickled. You hear me
definitely
tickled?
understand.
If my daddy called me and tell me, son, I'm a pastor. Pastor of what? What you pastor? Who you pastor?
This has to be a
What
joke.
Ask the country where you at. Somebody lying. Tyler Perry in here somewhere. Something's going on. Cause some of the buttermilk ain't right. I ain't not a fan of it. But being raised by my mom, it's just I don't. Even if I wasn't a pastor's kid or a preacher's kid, I probably be the exact same.
Got the same vision regardless.
Because my mom was my own type of person. She did this at home. Like you ain't go to bed without taking a shower, putting on some lotion, and a dash of smell good. Because God forbid if something happened to you, you don't want to be taken out in a hearse or in an ambulance smelling like any type of thing.
Right. You even care about the afterlife. Gotcha.
Listen, baby,
Right.
I'm going to leave on my
Be
way
here
out of
clean
here.
and I'm gonna leave.
Right.
I'm going to leave out of here smelling like something. You ain't going to be like, oh, you smell like, no, I did not.
What's the other one, like the same way they'll tell, like always having like a clean pair of drawers?
Yep.
Like,
yes.
you never go nowhere, like always have on you a clean pair of
Never
drawers.
know.
You never know what can
Anything
happen.
happen.
Never know.
You're right.
I
You're
heard that
right.
one
What
too.
can happen.
You're right.
You never know. And you don't want to get caught up in the moment of you know, I wasn't expecting this, and they pull your pants down. And you got,
I'm gonna talk about you. If I was gonna care for you, I'm gonna tell my friend. I'm gonna tell the whole hospital gonna know.
Everybody.
This motherfucker came here nasty.
And you got some brown marble designs in your drawers that didn't come with it.
Exactly.
That's embarrassing.
That's very.
Very embarrassing.
Which tells me you don't clean yourself, but that's a whole other story.
Right. Yeah.
Because you wear the same drawers.
I mean, we heard some of you men don't know how to wipe well. I mean, I ain't calling y'all out, but I'm just saying.
Right.
You call them out. Listen, because they have a box of 9 wipes for like $12.
Okay.
Get you some.
Get
Okay,
some
get
wipes.
You some.
Right.
At Walmart. Hello.
Wipes.
Okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Flushable
mind,
wipes.
I wouldn't mind changing my tissue out for wipes.
Oh, I
Like the
Flushable.
Right.
flushable,
Oh,
flushable
God,
wipes.
yeah.
I wouldn't
tell
mind
you,
doing
especially wipes.
that.
Oh, I already know what you're talking about.
Wipes.
Yeah.
I done already made that decision in my life.
Yeah.
What?
So, Justin,
Wipes.
how was life as a
that a
PK
tissue?
kid?
Oh,
Oh, baby, they anybody just hear
That's
wipes
fancy.
thing. I'm
into that. I'm still into that.
We're going to talk about that after.
Okay.
I
Okay.
got-
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it like we'll be all day. I'm like,
All
wipes?
day.
What was it again, babe? I'm sorry. Life as a.
As a PK kid.
Now, what we heard was the
What you
PK
heard?
kids be bad.
They be off the chain.
They be,
Okay.
They be the worst.
Hold on.
ones.
Wait a minute.
So in general,
You too.
I don't agree.
Yeah, you too.
I don't
I'm gonna
agree.
be honest with you.
I don't
In
agree.
general, they can be a mess. They can be a hot mess.
In general,
Okay.
They
yeah.
can be fat, but you also have to realize as well.
Especially the
Us-
ones named after biblical names.
Ooh.
From what I've heard, I can't say that because my name
Oh,
is Justin.
Y'all, the truth comes out. Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
screaming.
The truth comes out tonight.
So you know, my name is Justin, so they know where in the Bible it says Justin, so I'm fine.
You good.
So
You
I'm good. I'm covered.
right.
But people have to realize, in most cases, definitely kids of the '90s
Right.
Yeah.
and before,
Right.
we've been so sheltered in church, we really couldn't experience like the kids now. Oh, got it easy.
Yeah.
Y'all can listen to Beyonce and stuff like that, whatever,
Right.
and still go to church singing the choir.
Right.
Back then,
All about church.
I mean,
People were
we
not
played
as
Little
open-minded,
We
basically.
played Little Mary J. Blige. It was like you going straight to hell. Like, wait a minute, hold
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, my mom, even though she's very Jesus, her and Jesus sit next to each other on the same road, just having coffee. Like they real close.
God.
That's them. But yet she also lives a balanced life and taught us to be balanced.
Okay.
She's never really been like an old school or anything opposite of a gospel listener. I got that side from my dad,
Okay.
Okay.
which is hilarious. They weren't married like that or whatever, but he was old school, and that's where I kind of got that from. So I love her old school music. So I got Franklin Beverly and featuring Mays. I got Betty White,
Betty
White.
Wright.
Yeah, like all of them, Temptations or whatever. Those are my
all
people.
in-
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir Charles,
Okay.
those are mine.
Oh, I love me some Sir Charles.
Listen, that's some good cleanup music right there. Being careful.
Man.
So yeah, so
Everybody got
it
that
was,
good cleanup music.
Listen, so it was for me. It was balanced, but we were in church a whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be easy for me to
So
be
you was
in
going
church.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Hold on.
Afternoon
Let's-
services.
Right.
Let's start with Sunday by 9:15 for Sunday school,
Ooh.
and then we did snacks for the kids in between. We did service
Right.
at 11.
Okay.
And back in the 90s, church would be until about 3:00.
Yes, it was, and it still is.
Well, no, not
Some
mine.
church.
Thank
That's
you.
all.
Not mine.
He said, "Well, no, no."
No, not mine.
get
baby.
up
They fixed it. They
You
fixed
feel
it
me?
now.
Listen,
Okay. Okay.
That part. And then, of course, after that, my goddad, who was our pastor or whatever, God rest his soul, he would have to preach like at 3:30. So we're run by Church's Chicken, the old Church's Chicken. I'm talking about with the yellow and green logo.
Okay.
Run by there and grab
Throw
us, the real one, and go get some chicken. Then run by that church, and then we had our own service at 7:30. Once we got out of that, we ran by there again. Grab something to chew on. We had something left in the car.
Are we talking about 7:30 at night?
And 7:30 at night. That's it. I'm from New Jersey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm from New Jersey, so I was born and raised in that. And then because we can be in church easily till 10 o'clock, and then there'll be some
On a
times.
Sunday?
Yes, and then God throws on benches and around the walls and throws in the ceiling, stuff that or whatever. And then we'll get home, be asleep. But I remember as a kid doing all this on a Sunday, but I'd still be up on time for school on Monday. And was dressed and was ready and walked in. Now once I came back home,
you was
but crashed.
You ain't have to worry about the kids
And
being up all night.
Right.
So Justin, I always compared being a PK kid to similar to, I guess, politics and how their kids have to be, because you have the world or the members looking at you, and you have to present yourself a certain way. So your father, or my father, but your mother is, the pastor. So, people expect, PK kids to be just as good as the pastor seems to be, which is, following what the Bible say do, not making a mistake. So do you think as a kid that kind of pressured you a little bit?
I'll say like this.
I could say it pressured me.
Thoughts like that is the reason why church kids go crazy.
Okay.
Because it's so much. It's already a pressure to be a pastor's kid because of
they
those
hold y'all
thoughts.
to a higher expectation.
Right.
But the thing is this: if the saints will hold themselves to those same expectations that you put toward the pastor, but you know good and well that you slept with Tom, Dick, Harry, and Susie.
All right, in commercial break, and there we have it.
I'm just saying. I'm just
But it's the
saying.
truth, though.
Right.
Now, back in the day, it was just hidden.
Yeah. It's not as vocal.
We didn't have social media back then. So
Right.
we
That
really
is
couldn't
true.
tell.
That
You
is
didn't know what was going on.
It was always whispering, girl, did you hear about which guy's name?
Exactly. And you really couldn't prove it. But now you got whole videos out there.
Yes,
That's a whole other
you do.
story for another day. We ain't coming for that.
So,
Right.
Oh, we got time.
But it's just, like that's the problem. That's the problem. And thankfully, I never really had to experience that. Well, I mean, I experienced the roughness of, because your mama's this, you got to be this. But at the same time, I had to grow my own mind and be like, I'm going to be me.
Right.
And I've learned to be me. Because back in the day, men having hair, that was taboo.
Oh, yeah.
Going to hell.
Yeah.
I've had color in my hair. And I've had all different types of haircuts. I've been part of Bronner Brothers the hair shows before with different colors. I would have went to hell for that.
Right.
Yeah.
But now I learned to tell people, if you mind your business like I'm like you mind mine, maybe your life wouldn't be so messed up. Because you don't act like you ain't messed up. Because I can see your message running around here getting on my nerve.
Right.
Call your little kids.
Right.
So just because I'm doing something different than you did doesn't make me anything less. Because you quote unquote didn't get caught until we see little boo boo running around here.
Right.
Crazy.
So what's a good experience that you've experienced as being a PK kid?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm just always me. Like my mom was always taught me just be you.
But in church, you have, I've been, oh my God, to so many different events at church. And, it's always something that, that as a kid, you just like, haha, that's so funny. Like, have you ever had one of those moments to where somebody's wig fell off as they fell out or something? I don't know.
Somebody got undressed.
Right.
They was feeling the Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm sure I've seen a whole lot of that when I was a kid. But it's so funny because I saw one of those like Sunday.
This past
Sunday?
Like this past Sunday.
In 2022?
20 and 22, the year of our Lord.
Wow.
Yes. It was hilarious. So God was in the building. God
said hello.
He walked in, sat down, and flashes one time and just do it crazy. It was wonderful. But woman of God was just going in, and my pastor friend who he was one of the preaching there. I don't know if he laid hands on her. I can't remember what happened at that moment. All I know was woman of God just swung, and all I saw was ponytail. Woo!
What did you do?
But I was kind of like,
thought you
yes,
was laughing.
Lord. Yeah, this is wonderful. Yes, Lord. I'm sorry. Let's try that one more time.
I was like, yes,
But
Lord,
it's so hard to not
Right.
laugh when you're in church though, and that happens. That's so hard.
See,
You
I'm
was
the one.
you was on the pew with the right people.
Oh, you okay?
No,
Cause
but
sometimes
I
when
was-
you sitting next to the
I was
folks
in the
that's-
front though, and I'll be tickled on my own.
I don't need nobody. Okay.
I don't need
I
nobody
don't need
help.
no help.
I don't need no help.
All I saw, but it was one of them things where I'm so glad the camera wasn't in my face because I
Right,
literally,
right.
Yeah.
I saw the ponytail fly off, and I just,
And what church is this? This is church down here?
in the church in Birmingham.
What's the name of
What's the
it?
name of church?
So actually, I love them. I love them. I'm not gonna tell.
Nah, don't try to speak highly of them now.
No,
Right. I love them. I love them.
I love those are my babies. Those are my babies.
Okay,
But
okay.
It's the city of faith.
City
Church.
of Faith.
City of Faith.
Where's that at?
In
Where's it
Birmingham. It's in Birmingham. I
like-
don't
is
know
it
the
like-
address,
oh.
baby. I don't know the address. I don't know.
When you say Birmingham, you mean like Birmingham or you mean like Fairfield, Hueytown?
No, Birmingham.
Yes,
Birmingham.
Birmingham,
yeah,
okay.
The address is Birmingham.
Okay, okay.
But yeah,
City
they're
of Faith.
amazing people. Like they're loving people. Actually, the girl who ponytail fell off, it was hilarious to me because at the end of the service, now mind you, this was maybe halfway through the service. Like the man got up there to he did one of the services he couldn't preach. So at the end of the service, she still got that little poof right there, and it was hilarious to me. Like I was still talking.
Wait, so she didn't put the ponytail
She
back?
did not. What you gonna put it on for? We always need to flew off now, baby.
Most people pick it up and
You
try to
better
put it back
not
on
ever
their
have
head.
these. If my wig, y'all better find a way to
Ain't okay.
get it y'all.
Baby, that
Put
thing
that
too.
thing
better
back
put it back
on.
on.
Funny though, cause she turned around because they wanted to take pictures with everybody. So, the pastor want to take a picture with me, or they want to take a picture with all the people. So I told her,
I
let's
know
not take
she-
a picture.
She took a picture without her wig on?
So she looked. No, she didn't.
Oh.
Let me tell you what happened though. But which makes my mama extra petty, and I love her so strong. So she like, wait a minute. She like, where my ponytail? At the end of the service now, where my ponytail at? I love to baby sitting on the back table back here waving at everybody, saying, "Thank you for coming." Thank you for coming." So
I didn't know you was a comedian
so,
too,
so
Mom.
I picked up the wig and you know, I kind of put my fingers through it to kind of go and straighten it out or whatever.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
And you don't make it no better.
My mama-
Right,
Act like you
right.
care about it.
You low key getting a joke in.
I would toe up tickle. I'm trying to make sure it's right. She bust out. She said, "Give me my ponytail." Mama said, "Give it here, baby. Give it here." And she just went ahead and just put it on there and just kind
Pinned
of
it back in there.
do a little pin in there. She didn't squeeze it, but they put a little pin in there.
She squeezed
to,
it.
to go ahead and fix it up, whatever. It was like, okay.
Just for the moment.
My mama
Yeah.
like,
Good for the
all right,
picture.
it's good for the picture, baby. It's good for the picture.
Good for the picture.
Baby, that picture came, and when I said my stomach got tore up real strong.
Don't try to
got
have
so
me go out like
tickled.
that.
Right.
Don't have me go out like that.
Don't have me go out like
Listen,
that.
Have me go out like that.
Listen, if God embarrass you, I ain't nothing else I can do.
Lance, just
Oh.
sit this picture out. You know,
Right.
just next Sunday.
No, but ain't nobody gonna know the picture. You know, we gonna just see your ponytail hanging.
Man.
But those who are behind the picture gonna know, baby.
Right,
That ponytail
right.
That
was on the table.
that was the one.
Oh, it was there, sitting right there. It was sitting right there, just beautiful. Just waving at everybody. Thank y'all for coming.
Question.
What's
That's
up?
hilarious.
So this is for you two.
I knew it.
So,
I knew it was coming.
so being a pastor's kid, when it's your mom or dad, and I know they hold you guys to a higher expectation, do you think that decision is forced upon you, or do the parents allow you guys to make your own decision as following in their footsteps? Because, you know, sometimes some kids really don't have a say-so at a young age, and sometimes you're put into this position to
Just is what it
act a certain way. You're put in a position to be at church every, 7, 6, 5 days out the week. So do you feel as if, regardless of who your parents are, you know what I'm saying, do you feel as if the right decision was made for y'all? Do you feel like, I'm okay with them making it for me at a young age because when I got older, I was able, make it myself? Or how does that work in y'all favor when y'all was young?
I would say I was happy that they made some decisions for me.
Okay.
Of course, initially. When I got older, it was when I kind of was had a little problem about it, because in the moment you don't think it's a problem because
True.
that's all you know. So
True.
you don't have a problem with something that you're used to.
Okay.
At least I didn't, unless you're just like a natural rebel or something. But
Right.
I
But it's for the good too.
Right. And then, they make you feel as if, if it's God. So
Right.
you don't want to, do nothing disrespectful to God.
True.
So if someone pretty much makes you feel like that, it's kind of like you have to do it.
Okay.
So I kind of feel like I feel obligated to do certain things. Like I feel obligated to go to school before I had kids. I feel obligated to, not get married at an early age without building a foundation for myself.
Okay,
Like they pretty much installed that in me, and now they didn't install and waiting to have sex before marriage. But
right, that's okay.
But you know, as for having a kid, they did install that. So you know, I mean, it comes with some good qualities behind, you know, them forcing certain opinions and ideas on me. But some people, it can take a bad effect, and they could wait till they turn 18 and be wild. True. So I think it depends on the child, really, as far as how much pressure you should put on them. But it was fine for me.
It was fine for you? Okay.
Initially.
For you?
For me, I think it's more on the parent. Okay. Because, like, first thing, foundation is everything.
It is.
So some things growing up, it was a non-negotiable.
Okay.
Because it was more of setting a foundation, not of, you know, you have to look like this because it's church. You have to look like this. It's more a foundation of remember who you are and whose you are.
Right. And who you're representing.
And who you're, exactly.
That's a good
who you're representing. So it really wasn't a church, like,
it was a reputation.
It was more of just keeping your name clean. How you keep your name clean is how you look.
Okay.
It's how you present yourself, what you give off. For me, my mama didn't play that kind of foolishness. I got my butt whooped. I mean, and I wasn't a horrible child at all, by any means. I wasn't a horrible child,
just
thankfully.
Normal kid.
I was like a normal kid. I never really been, now of course every child, everybody put it on PK, but every child had their rebel moments.
But I think PK kids are a little bit more sneakier.
Yes.
Because we have the spotlight. I think a little sneakier.
Yeah.
I think they are too.
So the image I want to portray on the outside looking in, and then, you know, of course, when the lights go cut off, you know, I'm be a little.
Yeah, but thankfully, when I finally reached, and I probably said high school, maybe a little bit earlier.
Okay.
But I'll say high school. My mom allowed me to. She would tell me, now listen. It wasn't one of those. No. It wasn't that finger point. Okay. At this point, now I'm growing up. Now I'm becoming a man.
Exactly.
And what you used to do at 5, beat me with a switch or with a belt or whatever. You beat me now, I can kind of. Now, I wouldn't try it. Now, don't get me wrong. But, you know, it really wouldn't work. It wouldn't have much of an effect. Okay. As if I was younger. Right. So she would tell me, hey, I see where you're going with this. I'm not really a fan of this. This is the reason why. Okay. Because everything wasn't a do as I say, not as I do. Or everything wasn't a, you know, I'm telling you got to listen to me because I'm your mama. No. She explained to me why A, B, C, and this is why.
That's good. That's great communication, and that allows a child to actually understand why the parents say certain things, which is why I was always the child where I'll be like, why this? My mom be like, don't worry about it, just do it. So I didn't have that experience. I eventually learned that, you know, why she did certain things, but, you know, that's good that, you know, you had that experience.
A lot of stuff you don't realize till you get older, like, that's why they was doing it.
That's why,
but also, but the thing is, if you explain to your child, and of course, back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s, you know, teaching was different.
Yeah, it was.
It just was. But if you explain to your child now, hey, this is the reason why I'm saying this. Right. Because now, sometimes switches and belts and putting your hands on them.
They do speaking for you.
Especially boys.
It speaks well. Speaks well. But sometimes they don't understand all of that. I need to know why. Right. Why are you whooping me? Yeah. Why are you saying no to this? Because we wouldn't have so many rebel PKs in the name we have if we would just simply say, this is why I said this. Something
that is
we ain't
true.
Gonna listen to.
And sometimes we don't listen because we don't know why.
That's true.
Exactly. So why am I going to listen to you because you never told me why?
Exactly.
Okay.
Why is very important, believe it or not.
Close to it.
Oh, I need to look. Oh, okay. I got a big mouth. So pull my chair. Okay. You know, y'all know I fell over this table before. Right. So I don't want to tear myself
we gonna tell
okay, there we go. Okay. Can you hear me now, man of God? Okay, wonderful.
Woo, man of God.
Wonderful,
yeah, we got to hear all this.
But yeah, so I had it easy.
I know some of these questions we kind of answered them while we're answering another question. So before we go on to the next segment, for you two again, is there anything in your upbringing that you would change?
Oh, yes.
Any one thing that you would change or not change?
As far as being a PK kid?
As far as being a PK kid. Anything you would change?
I would change if I could magically change people's perspective on how the world views, I would say people in leadership in general.
Okay.
I would, because I think people kind of view people in leadership, no matter what role. It could be a CEO, or it could be a doctor, or it could be, I mean, like they view him as God, you know.
Right.
And I know people like, what do you mean, like not really God, but you think that they could do no wrong. Like even a pastor could do wrong, or even, you know,
police officer.
You hear me? Like
power.
people view them as if they can't do wrong, and I think because of that stress on you know, the public eye, that puts stress on them, so which makes them put stress on PK kids. So you feel me? So like it trickles down.
Okay.
So if I could magically, you know, get people to understand that people are human,
Right.
people make mistakes, then I think that's the first step.
Okay.
I probably would say the same thing. It's more of a perspective type thing, because as I said earlier, if we put the same box around ourselves that we put around everybody else, because they hold certain positions,
Right.
it's called grace. Give everybody grace.
Okay.
Give yourself grace.
You give yourself. That's number one. Give yourself
Okay.
grace. You're going to mess up because you're a human.
Y'all gonna learn something tonight.
No one
Right.
is perfect.
Amen.
We're gonna learn
so
something
you
tonight.
go-
Somebody
so
gonna
you
get
go-
somebody this.
Somebody read.
Somebody.
Like you're going.
It's gonna get to
mess up.
somebody.
Give yourself grace, and when you give yourself grace, that's when you be able to give others grace, because you realize, hey, I've been in these shoes before. May not been the same pair of shoes, but I said I've been in the same shoe store you've
Right.
been to.
Right.
I've messed up just where you messed up.
True.
And then we would actually realize that no one is God. Everyone is imperfect except for a perfect God.
Do you hear me?
That's when we would realize, you know what?
That's all right.
I'm not going to talk about this kid because I know he's a PK.
Right.
He's learning his way like my kid learning his way. The only
Do you
difference
hear me?
is you're in the audience and we're in the
And
spotlight.
we're in the-
because
that's it.
our
Hear me?
parents are the pastors.
But I think we
Our
still put our
parents are the
pants on the
preachers.
same.
Right.
Though. I don't
Do
think
you
put
hear
them
We
on
do.
good
I
enough.
say it all the time. Nothing is different.
But
You
I
zip your
think-
pants like I zip mine.
Right.
but I think people are like extra, like, I guess, zoned in on PK kids because they're paying money towards, you know, the church. So I guess
Right.
they're kind of like, I'm gonna need you straight up because I'm paying 10% of my my income towards the church. You know what I'm saying? That's how some people probably look at it. I don't know.
Right.
But,
Right.
you know.
But I'll say it like
We
this
do
as well. When it comes
Some
to
people
that,
do.
when it comes to your 10%, that's your tithe and offering. What the church do with that money ain't got nothing to do with you. God
You know,
asked
you
you
did
to
your
pay
part.
your tithe.
That is true.
Yeah.
He didn't say, I'm going to bless you if the church give it to the homeless, or if your church do this.
Yeah.
He didn't say, he said, just give your 10%,
Do you hear me? He said,
and you shall be blessed.
Amen.
So that's all you should be focused on.
That's all you should be focused on. So, and you'll be shocked. A lot of these churches don't pay the pastor as much, if anything,
As we on the outside looking in,
as
they
we
do.
on Southside.
Oh,
I know
wow.
a pastor right now, and he passed away. God rest his soul. But the church wasn't paying him at all.
At all.
What?
Nothing.
But he was making his own money and became a multimillionaire
Wow.
doing his own thing. And people went to blame his church because now he's driving in these
Nice call.
Mercedes and got this nice big house.
They
Right.
wonder
Until
how-
the church, if I remember correctly, I think the church ended up coming out with their actual statements, and
Oh,
it did
wow.
not show anything. The only thing they gave him was once a year an offering for his anniversary,
Wow.
and that was to show appreciation. He would not that they wouldn't pay him. He would not take the money because he didn't want to hear.
The difference.
He didn't want to hear
Okay.
that type of foolishness going on around there. But when it came to anniversary
Wow.
time, the church wanted to give to him. So the church gave to him once a year. But once a year, the church gave to him the money that he made 10 times over because he had his own business, had his own stuff.
Right.
So if we, as the church, would learn how to make our own money, quit depending on church to pay all your bills and pay all your stuff,
Right.
that may also help with the look of PK kids and also look at the church as well, because I ain't got to worry about your money when I have my own check. But that's another story for another day. We're gonna
Okay, this is gonna be the last subject.
I
Last
was
subject.
getting into it. I'm like,
This the
I'm
last
like, I ain't saying
last
nothing.
question, but
I'm
I
into
do
Into it.
want to ask.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think is, I guess, a similar comparison between a church member, well, a church in general, and a cult?
What's a similar thing?
Yeah.
Just the gathering.
What do you mean?
Like the actual physical gathering. That's the similarity of a church and a cult. The differences will be mindset.
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
So with a cult, with anything with a group of people, all we're doing is gathering. That's what we have. Like right now, we're gathering.
You see Alexa just
That's all we're
See me,
doing.
I'm so into it. I'm like,
Yeah, left and right.
We're gathering. I'll say it like this: us gathering here on this podcast, and us gathering at a restaurant right across the street.
both
It's still a gathering.
It's still a gathering.
Right.
See, because I consider a cult more so like the pastor being basically like pretty much God form to the people. Like they do exactly what he says do and don't question it. Versus a pastor, they're more so like, well, the Bible say this. You know, like they question the pastor.
Isn't that kind of similar though? You don't think that's similar to what you just said?
I think they don't really question cult members that much. Like an actual cult. You know, like they'll do anything the pastor say do
Without questioning.
without questioning.
Same thing though.
But I think a cult is more
Both
so
together,
like
like
they'll
you
give
said.
up their life if the pastor say do it versus like an actual church. They ain't gonna do that. I mean, more than likely they're not gonna do it.
For me, a cult would be like it's more of a mindset of you being stuck in a space.
Yeah.
More than
Okay,
it is
yeah.
just giving up your life. I could be a part of a cult, just sitting here and going off of what you say and not doing any research on my own, which is another reason why we say read the Bible on your own.
On your own,
Read
right?
it for yourself.
Learn it for
Right.
yourself.
All these pastors ain't preaching the same exact thing. I know they get the same title,
But they're
they're not all
Yeah.
preaching the same thing. So
You're
read
right.
your word. But when you don't read your word, you kind of depending on them, and then it's almost like I'm just stuck here.
Right.
I'm gonna go off of what you say. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna go off of what you say just because it's you.
Yep.
That's a cult.
Yep. That's a cult.
Whereas an actual
Okay,
church,
Yeah.
we're gonna say the same thing. We're gonna gather together.
Read the same thing.
But at the end of the day, it's your decision.
Right.
Yeah.
A cult, I make decisions for you.
There you go.
The
Okay.
church-
Okay.
I
Now I
get
get
The
what you're
church
saying. Okay.
is you even because I say like this: God is a gentleman. He's not gonna force you to do anything. Now, granted, he can snap his finger, you die, fall dead right here
Right.
if you want to. Snap his finger, hurricane comes right on through here. We just never know it.
Right.
But with all that stuff going on, he's still a gentleman to let you. Hey, I'm gonna let you make your decision.
Exactly.
You do what you want to do. We're the only creation
It's more
that
free
he
will,
has.
basically.
Right. Okay.
We're the only creation that he has that literally has free will. We can make our own decisions
Yeah.
because he's a gentleman like that. Because I don't want to force you. If I force you into something you want to enjoy, you do it because it's me.
So basically, if you're forced, it's a cult. If you're not forced, you're in church.
For lack of better words.
Short and simple to the point.
That's probably what I would say.
So that moves on to the next topic. Who tried you, Lindsay?
Tried it.
Girl.
Oh my.
Everybody got a who tried it.
Baby.
Let me sip this.
Ooh, look
think-
at the picture we pulled up here. Okay, she look
tried it.
mean.
I think it's
She
just
like-
meant for us to be tried once a week, maybe twice.
I'm screaming.
But you know what? I'm gonna shout out Burger King down by UAB, my job.
Ooh. Oh, and it just was built not too long ago too.
Exactly.
Real, right? They
So,
UAB.
across the street from Cooper Green.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
Oh.
So, mind you, now I've been somewhere eating the Impossible Whopper.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Rubber.
Love it.
I ain't
So-
never
Rubber.
had it. I ain't never had
I ain't
it.
You
never
don't
had
like
it.
it?
I ain't never
It's
had
good.
it. I'm just talking.
My older brother loves it.
It's good.
I just let him have it.
I'm letting it be
If-
great.
If I want meat, I want meat. I don't want
Do
no
you hear me?
I mean, I have, I still like
I
Five
want the
Guys
possible.
and Jack's, you know what I'm
Give me
saying?
the
But-
possible.
The possible beef.
You want the what burger?
I want
The
the
possible.
I want the possible one.
Burger King, I do not condone. So I ordered me an Impossible Whopper. Now, mind you, now I feel like if we waiting in line, I expect my food to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Even, I mean, quick service, just depending on how up y'all are on y'all workers that we're getting these orders out. We're making them as we go. Anywho, if I'm waiting for food, I'm expecting it to be fresh. So tell me why I was in line for like a good little minute. By the time I get my food, the lady was telling the cook, she was like, hey, did you put cheese on that Impossible Whopper? He was like, yeah, I put cheese on it. I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm not good at checking my food at the window. I be trying to get out the line because I know how I am. I'm waiting behind
Please
somebody.
move.
They be like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'd have been hurt too many
beep, beep,
times.
you know
I
what I'm saying?
checked before I
Like,
leave.
like pull
Right.
down and check your food.
Right.
You know, let the next car get to the window. So I'm learning as I go. So when I tell y'all, I so happened to I checked my burger and make sure it had cheese on it. That's all I was worried about. So by the time I got back to my job, when I tell you the wrapper was discolored, the cheese was just as melted as macaroni, the vegetables was just as hot, the bun was just as soggy. So they let me know that burger been sitting on that belt, on that line, under that heat. You do know when it comes to food, y'all, I get it, somebody may have ordered it and probably didn't have the funds or made it by mistake. At a certain time, you have to let that food go to waste.
Yeah.
That food cannot sit under that heat for so long.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all worried about shrinkage or whatever the case may be, at this point, when I tried to call, number disconnected.
Oh, don't you hate when that happen?
Yeah, so
oh,
look
that
like
make me
You
so
be ready to
mad.
go off and then you can't.
Right, but that's when you call corporate, boo.
I should have did that, but you know what?
did that.
I'm so used to taking L's. I've never been that customer to just like, let me speak to Corbin. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah.
I'm not that type. I just
Learn
learned
to let it go.
take that
Yeah.
L. I know not to go there no more. So
and I can't say
that's
my
exactly how I
testimony.
looked when I was trying to call.
Right.
And that's not my testimony because
Rest in peace to the Braxton
I
family.
would
Right.
quickly, y'all know, broke my little heart. I would, I wouldn't call corporate, but I am the type of person, depending on the distance, I will call or I will go back up there.
I should have went back up there.
Excuse me. Hey, and I say it in a real nice way. You can't say I got an attitude. Now, you
Yeah.
take me too far.
Yeah.
I will
will.
give you what you're asking for.
Exactly.
That's
Do you hear me?
People
Y'all-
work too hard for their money to be getting. I used to work. I don't mean to cut you off. I used to work fast food, so I knew what I did. I enjoyed customer service. I enjoyed giving you a fork, a straw,
Right.
give you a little extra sauce for free. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it's like when it work in line. You get busy. You working short staff. You're already getting underpaid. So at the end of the day, the least I could do was change the wrapper. I would have respected them just faking it like, y'all just change the paper because you won't know.
Right.
Like, at least
But
change
you
that.
made it look like it's been sitting here. all
You
day.
can tell the paper was like dark. So they let me know this has been sitting, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
and you a manager. So of course you're gonna lead by example. What they see you do and don't do, they're gonna
They gonna
follow.
do it, right?
So don't complain about your staff because they see
That's
what the manager
crazy.
do. And you knew that sandwich had been sitting there all day.
I'm over fast food at this point.
Right. To
Some
be honest,
family.
it
Y'all can
makes
have
you
Right.
want to start
It's
cooking.
time to get back home cooking. And like
You
I've
feel
been falling
me?
short, but I'm finna start back cooking
Right.
because
Likewise.
That's the only
It's
way
not
that you're gonna
working.
be pleased because there's always gonna be somebody, and that's crazy because my Who Tried It is a fast food restaurant too.
okay.
Dang.
Yesterday on my lunch break, I'm going through Wendy's drive-through,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm at the speaker, and you know, like, okay, so how long will y'all sit at the speaker before they say something before you drive to the window?
A minute.
Right. So I gave them a minute. I'm like, okay, maybe
Mm-hmm.
they, it's busy, it's lunchtime, still ain't came to the speaker. So I drive to the window. The girl was like, she was about to get ready to hand me a bag, and I was like, oh no, that's not my order. She was like,
Oh,
you
you
didn't
a
order
good
it-
one.
You didn't order at the speaker.
Did you hear
me? She was like, you didn't order at the speaker. I was like, well, I was waiting on somebody and nobody ever came to the speaker. She's like, oh, well, you got to come back around and get in line. And I'm like,
The fuck?
no, I'm not, because I sit there, I waited, and you just gonna take my order here. And here go the manager walking up to the window. It's like, how can we help you? I was like, by taking my order. And he was like, oh, well, you should have said at speaker you got to come back around. I was like, no,
Just
no,
take my
not.
order at the
At
window.
that point, I was like, I don't even want the food no more because now you upset that you got to fix my
You
order.
might do
so
something to it.
I was like, I'm good. Y'all tried it though.
Oh,
Mm.
no.
Wendy's on
I
Lakeshore.
would never inconvenience somebody to
To
drive
around.
around.
Now you got to deal with me again.
Right.
I don't really have
After I sat
attitude.
there.
After I sit there.
And gas too high.
Right.
Shit, that's
But
the
you
other
know,
thing.
when they pull in
Forget
drive through,
this.
it is a beat. It's like some type of
Yeah.
sensor that they hear
So you
in the
should know that on
kitchen.
there.
So you know somebody on the headset is there.
Forget gas being high. My time is too valuable. And I done
Yeah.
sat
Hello.
here.
True.
I done sat here. You didn't say nothing. I sat there for a significant amount of time.
And did you tell them that?
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
told
on
him, I
my
was like, I was
lunch.
already at the speaker. I was waiting on. He was like, oh, well, she answered the thing. I was like, no, she did not. No, she didn't. So they tried to claim like they had answered the speaker. Still, if not, why you can't just take my order right here?
Go ahead and take
Right.
it. I'm pretty sure it was something simple.
Right.
So simple.
What would you
4
gonna
for 4. Oh, God. 4 for 4.
See,
If you don't give me that junior chicken and them chicken
And
nuggets and
stop
barbecue sauce,
playing. Ooh, that made me mad for you.
man, I
Chick-fil-A would never.
Baby,
Right.
when I tell you, I ain't
Chick-fil-A would
never had
never.
no problem
Never.
with Chick-fil-A.
I don't know why
Never.
people don't get with
Never.
Chick-fil-A. Well, they probably don't want people to steal their signature, but Chick-fil-A, whoever trained them, they gonna need to extend that out to
I don't
everybody
know
else.
what
I
they're
promise
doing,
you,
but
because I don't
they
appreciate
people be
Burger King.
happy
Tell me
at work.
something. My pleasure. That's a Chick-fil-A thing. That's
Right,
not a
don't
Burger
say
King
that.
thing.
Hello, find your own thing.
Find your own signature, okay?
Hello.
Because that's a Chick-fil-A thing.
who tried y'all?
Okay, so
You got it?
who tried me was my sister, right? So she's
not family.
Yeah, she's like 5 months pregnant, and she said she had like some type of shirt she bought online, and it was too big for her. It was like a size 2X. And she texted me one morning. She was like, I was going to text you and ask you if you wanted this shirt from Old Neighbor I had bought. But she was like, but you know what? I forgot you lost weight. I was like, oh, you forgot. I'm in a medium now, not in the extra 2X.
You tried.
You tried. You tried to make me go back.
Because if you weren't pregnant right now, if you weren't pregnant right now, I would get on.
Right. I'm
She
like,
tried it.
I can
right.
sleep in
She
it. Though.
tried.
She
tried.
Still bring it over. I'm gonna sleep in it.
Right.
Still bring it over because gifts are free.
Shirt.
Right.
Cute sleep shirt.
Definitely,
Gifts are free.
definitely. Like y'all, like don't y'all hate when like y'all be at work and like somebody will make you mad and like you be trying to compose yourself and you be like, oh, like
Every day.
they really, really, really
Every day.
trying me. Well, shit.
Y'all don't want to see me.
Chris Rock tried Will Smith, man. Y'all saw that. I mean,
Pause. Hold it. We gotta fix that light.
That light. I knew I saw it.
Yeah.
You flip it back.
I mean, it ain't that important that it's on the wall, but it's on your face. Oh. So the whole face.
I thought I was tripping.
I saw y'all trying to do something.
I was like, Jesus, not right now. I'm not ready.
And then
I still got
before
stuff to
you
do
start-
tomorrow.
Before you start back, you skipped. I guess
who tried it?
oh, I thought he wasn't doing it. Who tried it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you was doing who tried
You
it.
got who tried it, right?
What about my little puppy? That
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
what you
Child.
Who tried you?
Child.
That's his child.
Right.
My child.
Your child tried you.
She tries it all the time, and I think because she realized she's starting to come into herself now.
Wait, first of all, how old is she?
So she is 3 months.
Y'all treat
And what type
puppies
of dog is
like
that?
kids.
She's a terrier. She's a terrier.
Is that a small or big dog? I don't know.
She
They're like
can
medium
be up to between 45 and 60 pounds.
Okay.
Okay.
She's a puppy, but she turned 3 months on the 25th.
Aw.
Baby, 16 pounds. That's my
TT.
little baby. But she been trying to like. I think she realized she's becoming a dog now.
Okay.
Like she just found her tail maybe a month ago.
You just insist on talking away from that mic.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Excuse me. Hold on, let me
You
scoot
said-
up. Can you hear me now?
hard-headed.
Beep, beep,
Yes.
beep. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. You listen, even at church, my mouth be because I know I can talk loud. So
Yeah.
When you
That's
project your
true.
voice, you tend to back
Right.
away from the.
Okay.
I get that.
You know, that's the
That's a
singer
single
side
thing.
of me.
Yeah, I
Single
see,
side
I
of me.
see,
You
I
gotta
see.
back away because you won't be loud and blowing
That's a
they
singer
speakers and all that.
Okay.
But she what did she do? Well, she does a lot of things. But this fool decides I get home, and when I get home, she always just jump on my leg, and she be speaking her little love or whatever. So I could have bags in my hand, just gonna put them right there at the door, and gonna love on her because she's not gonna leave me.
Right.
I done stepped on her paw before because she was gonna follow me until I gave her love. So I'm just gonna put her down. Look, so I can't remember what had happened. My brother was at home doing something, and I was gonna put her in the cage. I'm tired. I'm not feeling good.
Okay.
I'm not feeling my bad. I have a little headache. I'm just ready to go sleep. But I'm gonna play with her a little bit. I went to put her stuff in the cage and go put it in the cage. She has the nerve, the unmitigated gall, to just stop. I'm talking about just like you about to come at me.
No.
After you fed her for 3 months.
Said,
She did it. I said, "Good."
Look here,
I
Paisley.
said, no. I had to look at her mother. I didn't know her name at that point.
Right.
Look at little mother. Come on, don't play. So before I realized it, I just wrapped up a little thing and wove that tail
Out.
Baby, she
Whoa, the
running
tail that she just found.
right.
She running around the living room. I'm running right behind her. Pop, pop. Baby, she couldn't get nowhere.
I bet she didn't do that more.
It got so bad to where she got under my chair.
Oh.
Under my chair, like where my couch is or whatever. And almost got stuck and still. Whop, whop. Oh, baby, you stuck now. So I can definitely get you now.
Right. You done went to the wrong
Straight
spot.
X's.
Could you imagine filing dogs on your taxes?
Oh, God.
We all would have one.
Right.
Everybody
at that
have a
point.
dog.
Right.
Right.
And I'm gonna claim yours.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
Three.
Right.
I'm
Right.
claiming three.
But
At
I bet-
least.
That's my dog sister.
Right.
Keep your child. I'll take the dog.
I'll take the
Right,
dog.
right. Could you
This
imagine
point.
like filing dogs on your taxes like at least $500?
That'd be
I don't see why
beautiful.
they can't.
I mean, you treat
Dogs
them just like
kids.
humans.
Dogs got insurance. Dogs go to the doctor. Dogs.
Baby,
Get checkups,
sure do that,
haircuts,
yeah.
everything.
Because I'm paying
Children.
$60 a month right now for a wellness plan for my baby.
See what I'm saying?
Then they even like in certain places that you live, you got to pay on your dog to stay there. So it's like you.
Like a deposit.
Yeah, all that.
Yep.
That would
That's
be neat.
crazy.
Yeah.
But your dog wasn't the only one that got a whipping. I got y'all down there.
No, I caught it.
You caught it.
You
Caught
did
it. Caught
good.
it. Caught
You
it. Caught it.
did.
I
Well, I
think
only
we
got
all
a
tapped in.
smacking.
We all
I was
tapped
about to add in on
Y'all
this.
see that?
You did.
She did. She just took.
She beat you to the punch.
She just took it.
She be trying.
Yeah.
She
You
tried
can't be the
it.
only one that be.
She be trying it.
She be trying it.
That's what I'm saying. Cause she wouldn't
She
even
always
doing
wanna
it.
That's a
bring it
Leisha
up.
thing.
Thank you. Give me some. Give me some.
Well, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing more. Yeah, y'all had cute.
She got it now. Go ahead. Go
Cute.
ahead. Go
Cute.
ahead. You took it now.
No, go ahead.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no,
Go
no.
ahead.
That's
Thank you. Thank you,
got
dog.
you,
Go
Queen.
ahead.
Well, I'm going to take it there. How about that? So we talking about whoopings
Yes.
and putting hands
And ass beating.
Hello.
on stuff.
Hello.
I didn't get to see it until it came out on social
Me
media.
either.
Oh.
But I heard by the grapevine via the dog's frog.
There you go.
This right here. See
And
how
look,
he
look,
did
y'all.
it?
He's laughing. And look at Jada's face. Like,
That was a nice one. Okay.
he said it's a
I'm
nice.
out here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
But
Now, he come from
y'all,
last
what
night.
do you think he about to do but hit you? Come on now.
Wow.
And then he walked off so clean,
And
like
walked
he
off
did
like he did
something.
Knocked the shit out of me.
And then he smiled. I don't even think it hurt.
Out your fucking mouth.
Oh, I know that.
Wow.
Oh, you
dude.
late.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking
Face.
mouth.
Face.
She didn't know what
Okay,
she did.
so y'all, at first he was laughing, like he thought the joke was funny, you know.
Greatest night in the history
And
of
then
television.
when his wife like found it like offensive, he got real serious and he was like, you know, like
Sorry, y'all, it's a live
no.
on live thing. Y'all got to experience all the laughing. Okay.
Right.
He was like, no,
Feels
he's
alive.
not having that, and stood up and smacked the
smacked
heck
him.
out of Chris Rock. But I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
Like everybody else
How
was
do
talking
y'all
about
feel about
on the
it?
internet,
'Cause
yeah.
I don't think celebrities are off limits. I don't think
Yeah.
he said anything.
You mean comedians?
Celebrities in general. I mean, comedians, celebrities, you know, anybody. I don't think y'all are off limits. I mean, people done said worse things about Jada. People done
Right.
said stuff about Michael Jackson sleeping with little boys, R. Kelly peeing on girls. Y'all done talked about OJ killing that couple. Y'all done
why we
talked
can't talk
about
about-
so much more.
Yeah.
He said G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. Now, if you want to come up with a black G.I. Jane movie, because the G.I. Jane is originally white.
Now I do.
You know what I'm saying? So
I did hear
I
that
don't-
that she has a some type of what's it called
Alopecia.
alopecia. Yeah, that's it.
Everybody's supposed to.
I couldn't think of what it was called, but anyway, she has alopecia. So I mean, I can see why she didn't laugh. You know, because I mean, the character in G.I. Joe is bald, and you
Right.
know, she recently became bald because of that issue. So I can see why she was like,
but did he know though?
He may have not known.
He may have not known. Now Will Smith could have addressed it like,
well, wait a minute. They said that everybody been know that because
obviously.
she
They
talked
talked
about
about
didn't
it
know.
out there, but I didn't know.
I didn't know that either
I thought it was just a
until
health
somebody told me about it. But
Right,
they
right.
said that's like she talked about that on her Red Room show or something.
From what they said, she
Red
did come
Red
out.
Table show.
Red Table Talk. They said
Yeah.
that she came out and said she did.
So is that why
Yeah.
Chris Rock landed on the joke?
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's like I feel like that joke is so open ended to he shouldn't have came at him like that. Like you don't know how he meant it, and you just was like, Like
Right.
I don't
Do
care
y'all
how
think
you meant
it was
it.
necessary? Do y'all think it was that
No.
deep?
No, it
No,
wasn't
I
at all.
think
No.
he wanted to
Uh-uh.
prove a point. You got to think about it. This man, basically on national news, everybody found out that his wife, who
Yeah.
he got 2 kids by, who he sleep by every night,
Yeah.
just been sleeping around with this younger guy, who's.
But see, they knew
a
that
singer.
though. They have an
Hold on.
open relationship. They have an open marriage.
But I'm saying that's embarrassing as a man.
But time out. But let's stop right there. You cry over that, but you slap him over a joke.
Exactly.
So
See, that's the difference.
this man just talked about your wife, and I don't care what nobody say, but time
It was
out-
barely
but-
insulting.
But Madea said, "You are what you answer to,"
Ooh. Hello.
and that one Madea.
Oh,
said.
dang, you could have kept that.
So,
I was like,
so literally,
I was trying to write that
you
down.
walked up there, so you literally just smacked him for no exact reason.
Right.
Right.
But yet your wife got her legs fling open
Yep.
for some August,
Yep.
but you gonna wait till April to slap him.
He said you gonna wait to April to slap him.
But August been all up in September and October now.
Yep.
But you gonna slap him in April.
Yep.
Get your life together. See, me personally, I think at that point he needs therapy.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
Smith.
With-
Definitely.
he
Holding
needs-
too much
he
in,
needs
holding too
some
much in.
help.
But I think he feels too as if he's lost a little bit of his manhood.
Thanks to Jada, because for Jada
Yeah.
to publicly want to put that on her red table talk for views, that's something she could have kept privately. We only know what y'all tell us. We only know what y'all show us.
Well,
y'all
August
coulda
put it out
talked to
first.
I mean, he did, and I felt like regardless of the contract that him and Jada had, I feel like obviously August was damaged, and Jada knew that bringing him into their home.
Yeah.
If you meet somebody damaged and you introduce them to something they never felt before, because if y'all haven't seen that interview he had with Angela Yee, August is in love with Jada. Like how he spoke so highly
of
and
her.
passionate. Like I don't even know. He probably didn't even know that it was going to happen. And Jada probably tried to fix it too late. By this time I'm in love with you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
you done showed me something I never thought I would experience. So at some point she should have cut that off, but she chose to either continue it or now I want to back off because you getting a little too close. But then again, look at what he gravitated to. Like you show him something he probably never felt or never seen. He was in love with her.
And I think he was in love with her because it was his first time feeling something different like that.
Exactly.
Not necessarily because it was her.
Exactly.
I
She
think that's
introduced him to
More
something
the
different.
feeling,
Yeah.
and not the person.
There you go. It wasn't more so like, this could never happen again. It's just,
Right.
it just happened.
Right,
But-
right.
You know.
But again, you boohoo like a pussy baby
Yeah.
because it's coming out that August been all up through the year
Yes.
and your wife,
Mm-hmm.
but you slap him for making a joke.
He's a comedian.
And he jokes about, comedians make jokes about
That's what they
everything.
do.
Get your feelings off your sleeve.
Dia
People,
Hughley
get
is
your-
ruthless.
Get your feelings off your sleeve, people. If y'all don't listen, quit, because listen, people gonna talk about you.
Yep.
That's part of
They
life.
say all the days of your life.
Grow up.
Right.
Even when you dead, they gonna talk about you.
Yep.
Right.
And what you gonna do then? What you gonna raise from the grave? And
They talked
slap
about
them?
Jesus.
But let me
Lord
say,
have
in
mercy.
opposing view, though, like I can understand as to why she would not take that jokes, light, because she has alopecia. So I could see that's why she's kind of like, they ain't funny. I'm bald. They ain't funny. Like I miss my hair.
Right,
You feel
but I
me?
feel
Like
it still wasn't necessary for him to just, go up there and.
Exactly.
I really didn't. I didn't see the point.
She
Yeah.
feels away. So why
She
didn't
feels
she
away.
get up there and do it?
Right.
because he would have really looked like the bitch in front of camera.
Because he wasn't talking about Will. He was talking about Jada. And from what they're saying, the G.I. Jane movie is actually pretty good. So
Yeah, I
that
heard
that
it
was
was a
really more
compliment.
of a compliment than
For her,
anything.
yeah.
Just kind of pushing the movie and seeing the movie.
I didn't like how people tried to. Somebody had uploaded like a Malcolm X clip from when he was talking about protecting our black women. I just don't feel like that moment was that. You know what I'm
too
saying? Like
Yeah, that's too deep.
y'all be fighting reasons for the wrong thing. When you need to
Right.
fight for it, you don't say nothing. But something simple as this was not needed for all that extra history, because that's not this. This is
Right, that wasn't the
something.
place for that.
It wasn't a place
Yeah.
for
A
that. Now y'all talking
comedian.
about we gonna never protect our black women. This what happened. Like, come on, y'all. This is not that.
So let's be
So
honest.
it's-
So we're
oh,
going
go
to talk
ahead.
about black women. Take the black women. He talking about alopecia. But yet we see all these movie videos with their dukes all out.
Right.
And these hair long, knowing good and well it ain't theirs.
Right.
Your breasts all out.
Right.
I mean, you might as well go ahead and just show your cootie while you're at it. Too.
Right,
'Cause you're literally
right.
pretty much naked.
Everything
but
else out there.
Right.
You can't compare that.
But
No,
see,
exactly,
I heard
exactly.
pretty much. It's rumors that Will Smith and when Will Smith and Jada was separate, and she was talking to August. I heard that he was talking to
Talking about
other.
Chris Rock and Jada.
No, I heard that Will Smith was talking to other people as well, and not just women. So
Talking to me.
But guess what?
that's what I heard.
But I'll say this.
Because I
he
heard
put it
when
out.
they asked her about it,
Uh-huh.
she basically was like, he can do whatever he want to do.
They've had an open marriage for God knows how long.
For a long time.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? A lot of their business was private before it
Yeah.
started becoming so
For-
publicly.
yeah.
You know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Right.
But see, but the thing is this, but Jada is the one that put that out there to make it official with what August said. Will never said any of the stuff he did.
I haven't seen nobody come forward about
It
him.
may be rumors, but rumors can always be cut down.
Yeah.
True.
But what comes out your mouth, you can't take that back. I know what you said out your mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can say he may have been playing both sides, but we'll never know the truth.
Right.
Oh, but we'll know August spent the year in Jada. We'll know that for life.
Saying, now y'all want to talk about April.
Because she listen, because she said it herself.
Yeah.
So, to me, it was a dumb move.
And then at the Oscars too, like they already like black
Right.
people already have to work 10 times harder just to be seen and heard. You know, they already don't want y'all seats at the
Winning time
Oscars.
and
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
to give them that was not necessary because I feel like it's already hard for black people in today's society. What black people do, white people don't even have to sweat as hard. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they talking about taking Will Oscar away, they talking about taking some of his endorsements away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Right. All of that
There-
could've
I
been
don't think
avoided,
it's
basically.
yeah, like that made y'all want to do all that. Like, come on now, he worked really hard to get to where he at. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Despite that little hiccup, which is a big hiccup. But
Which I think that
I
I
hate
mean
that for
I
him.
think that the hiccup should have been understood. I mean,
okay,
not necessarily saying what he did was right,
right,
but I understand. Like he been through a lot on the news. Like
So
they.
you think he just basically had enough? He was at the point where he had
Yeah,
enough. So
I think he just was like fed up. He just kind of got to a point where he was like,
bucket.
fuck this, because I mean he probably said he hadn't, according to the world, he didn't stand up for himself with August. So
Right.
next person came up, said something, he was like, I'm gonna stand up this time.
See that?
I mean it could have been that could have been how he viewed it.
like watching that red table talk with Jada and him was just disgusting. I was looking at her like she
Bad
she,
marriage for life.
right? Like she okay with it? Like she cool? Like
Right.
as if we friends? Like we married?
Wait,
You
you're
know what I'm
right.
saying? You just embarrassed me to the world. They was talking about that entanglement.
Mm.
Those are a lot of
Do you hear me?
entanglement jokes.
And then he made
Right.
a whole
You know what
song
I'm
about
saying?
it. You feel me?
So you mean
So
tell me
did.
this
So
took you over
did.
the edge, Will? Like you didn't take nothing out on August?
Right.
Well, they been talking about you. You got your highlight with the movie Bel Air on Peacock. Like stay in that.
Or maybe he didn't
Category.
attack August because August probably got something on him. Y'all ever thought about that? August
mean,
probably know something. I mean, he was close to Jada. That
Never
could have been
know.
the reason why he
Yeah.
hadn't attacked him. I mean, that's something I thought about.
Okay.
You just never know.
Yeah.
All I know is
What goes on behind these closed doors.
It didn't take that much for you to do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it also shows how easy you can build things
Yeah.
and how hard and how long it took you to build things, but how quickly you can lose it all because of a quick decision.
Yeah.
That's why you got to watch your decisions. You could be working hard for 20, 30, 40 years.
And that one thing.
And that one thing will mess up your entire life for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Even
That's
though
right
you've
there.
done 20, 30,
And that
40
stitch to
million
him, that ain't
dollar
going
things.
nowhere. That ain't going
That ain't
nowhere.
going
And I hate that for him. Like I'm all for protecting the black woman. Y'all don't ever fall short of thinking that we not, here for women protection. But at the same time, I don't think that moment was that.
Well,
Compared
yeah.
to a lot more other stuff.
Lot
we done
other
seen
moments,
that y'all
yeah.
didn't defend black women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
Right.
Yeah,
a G.I. Jane, can't wait to see it.
yeah,
You took offense to that?
yeah.
It was
But
too
you
simple.
know, let's move to another topic, y'all.
Yeah, because we
We
could
could
be
talk
all
about
night.
that
we could talk about this all day.
We could be all night.
Because that conversation go to somewhere else to deal with something else.
Right.
But speaking of topics,
Yeah, you can have it this time.
Sure. I don't
we're gonna let
mind.
our guests do the honors.
We are. So this is a moment where we just kind of
Ooh.
pull some topics out of jar.
All right.
There's no telling what's in here.
Ain't no telling.
Right. It
No
can be,
telling.
it can be safe. It can be unsafe.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So
No matter what it says. So if it say pat your stomach, hit your head, you gotta do the same time.
right. Just gotta answer and you gotta do it.
Oh,
So
okay.
are you scared or are you scared?
If it say run to McDonald's and buy us all something to
Listen.
eat, you gotta do that.
right, like right now.
Well, baby, I'm going to tell you right now, all them clothes, and I ain't going to neither one of them right here. Y'all going to get a cash app from $5 or something. I don't know. Listen.
Dang, we won't get no taxes.
Nah, cover your own taxes.
$5 even.
Golly.
How much is it? Look,
They went up.
kids meal, right? The kids meal's even high. They over
Right.
$6.
The Well, listen, you better find you a McDouble with a fry. Go on the app. The large
No
fries
drink.
$1. The drink
Okay,
is $1.
swallow your
Drink
spit.
is
They don't
$1.
even give you them little tags no more. They used to be on the cup. You get a little free sandwich or something. Y'all remember that? The little sticker that's and stuff.
Pick one.
The little McDonald's.
Oh, like
tags and
the
stuff.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
They don't do that no more?
No, I ain't seen that in a long time.
They
But
do
I
that.
also had been.
Who
judging
sat at
over
the
here.
table and agreed?
Hold on, I'm trying to.
He
at
done
on
picked
God
up 5 or
leave.
6 of them, dropped
Right.
it,
I'm
then
trying
finally
to-
picking up one.
Trying to make sure I choose.
Who sat at the table and
Don't
agreed
judge
to not
me.
do them little, like the little, I used to stay
I
getting them
used
the
to love
cup.
them.
Da, da, da,
Free
da.
all
Right.
Let's see what it says.
What's the oh, come on, here's the
topic?
design and all that.
Right. What's the
Okay.
What's the
topic?
topic, Justin?
Hidden talent.
Oh, okay.
What a cool.
Whistle then.
Wow.
So me singing is not a hidden talent.
Okay.
Well, we want to hear.
But I really don't have a hidden talent. I can't. I'm trying to think.
I'm saying what to us, to the audience. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess you're right. You don't have a hidden talent. Like it ain't like you. Well, we heard through the grapevine that you know how to sing.
Little birdie.
So go on, hit a note for us then.
Just a little
Your
small.
favorite song?
Hit a halo.
Can we shoot the bird? That Taylor
Can we shoot the bird?
No.
She want to shoot the bird. Just shoot him.
Just a little.
Well, just say
We heard what you said.
God
Singers
is
don't like
good.
being put on spot.
They don't. They don't. Any singer you ask to sing, they gonna be like,
I
no,
was
no.
born by the river. Sing that song.
You saw
I
me
love that
looking
song.
like
Hit a little- That's me. That's
It's his
me.
face.
That's me, y'all. I like that
It's
song.
his face. I don't.
all right, you know what?
You
You
know
know
that
what? Say 3 dope queens.
Oh yeah, just give us a little.
Make it
something
sound
to sing
sexy
it.
though.
That make it sound sexual. I'm tickled.
3 dope.
Three
dope. Come on now.
Come on,
We're gonna be your
come on.
sopranos
dos,
and
tres.
altos.
Right.
Tickled. Oh, yeah. See, you prayed for this one. She prayed because she showed ass before
You
the
pulled
show.
it
He's
though.
an on time guy.
No,
Yeah,
he late.
yes he is.
He
Hey,
late.
oh.
He way
With
late.
that,
He way late.
Whoa. Come on now.
Come now.
Baby, time is precious. Let's go.
Like what you said.
Hey.
Hey now.
I was taking notes, y'all.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So I'm sick of all y'all.
He said the time is precious.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh,
Now he
what
trying
a
to pull the
rub.
vine out.
Right.
Need a little drink. Jesus. Okay.
Just a little song. It could be one. It could be one word.
You say,
yeah.
"Hey, dope queen."
Yeah. You know the church folk know how to sing
I
on that.
need-
Yeah.
We need a whole sentence. She being fair because she know how to sing. You know what? Have her sing it with you. Y'all do our other co-hosts know how to sing too.
Yes,
So whatever song you chose, you make sure your
I
person
got it.
next
Yeah,
to you
no.
help you sing. So
I like how you did. You said,
How about guess what? Neither one of us have to worry
I
about
ain't
that.
gonna
If they want to put me in it, I'm gonna excuse you.
I'll do it. but I'll
first
do
of
it
all,
because I think
Alexis thinks she's slick, man. She be trying to miss out on certain type of challenges, but since he is a singer and she just told us that she know how to sing, so why not do it together?
No, everybody
Right.
already knew that though. Just because
Right.
y'all.
I ain't know you know how to
ain't
sing.
know.
I'm so tickled.
So the hidden talents for both of y'all. So
I did because me and her
sing
hit a
something
note
that
a
she
couple
know.
times.
So sing something so she
I
can
don't know
chime
it.
in on it.
But
'Cause I gotta see this.
I ain't gonna do her like
Thank
that.
you.
I ain't gonna
See
do her
that?
like
I love.
I ain't gonna do her like
He said,
Man, God is good. God is good.
Oh my God.
all the time.
Go ahead. Go
And all
ahead.
the
Go
time.
ahead.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Come on.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Okay,
Leisha. I said Lex. Leisha. I said Alexis.
She just invited herself.
I clearly said Alexis. And you're still singing. What the? Why she still singing? I didn't say how to sing. We are not at a basketball game.
3 dope queens doing a thing.
with just
Come
me
on.
too.
Around
Yeah.
the world. 3 dope queens doing their thing. Sipping their drinks in the world. We're gonna make it through. Cause we're gonna do you. If you don't watch you.
Just tune into the 3 dope queens.
3 dope
I like
queens.
it. That's dope.
There you go.
You think you slick.
Slick, no.
All right, you guys.
She thinks she's slick, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have a
Yeah,
beautiful
because
voice.
she playing
Yeah, you do.
games.
You do. I love it.
Beautiful.
I love it.
But they'll get tired of me
And I
saying
ain't never
I be
heard
saying
that
everywhere.
as a solo. How he brought it in? And the rocket.
Right. I was like,
Okay.
I swear, at first I thought it was a Christmas song coming up.
Christmas song.
I thought it was at first. I was like, wait a minute, what's y'all finna say? Okay. Oh, I know these lyrics.
I felt like you didn't see us no more. You was like, in the
She just said, right. She just came on
and the
in.
birds sing,
She
they
took-
through the night that our flag was still bright.
What is
So
that?
say does
on.
Oh, God, she had to everything.
That flag was still bright.
banner, yeah.
She said, yeah. She put it back.
I'm so weak.
For the
Baby, you went ham.
You did. I was like, okay,
did.
okay. I see you.
I mean, she wouldn't do it. I had to step up.
That's why she didn't do it.
I was trying to do harmony with her, and then, but I said, baby, you go ahead, baby.
You
got
go ahead.
this.
You got it.
You got this, baby. You got. I love it. You
That's
got
why
it,
she
baby.
didn't do it.
Y'all so funny.
I'm gonna get her. That's
Crazy.
right. Now I know another challenge. I know what's next.
Yeah, because Alexis knows she got them vocals over here.
I wanna
playing
hear it.
because she playing games. But speaking of games, we got
I like that.
Jeopardy. Whoop, whoop.
Speaking of games.
Okay.
Speaking of games.
Speaking of games, so we're gonna know. So we're gonna see how pastor of a kid are you?
Are y'all?
Well, are y'all? I forgot. Yeah, we're gonna see how pastor of a kid you are. So this is gospel Jeopardy.
Gospel
I
Jeopardy,
didn't drop
baby.
this like this time.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Yes, you
move
did.
my
I don't know
show.
what is it with you and
Listen,
that one
y'all,
light.
This is live on live. Get used
This
to
little
light.
light of mine.
I'm gonna let it
shine.
Let it what?
Shine,
Let it shine. Let it shine.
You should go again. I always wanted to do a church solo at church, like a real good song.
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't. When we say, go ahead, baby, take your time, that means sit down.
Right.
I wish
That
she
ain't
hurry up.
But all right, beautiful. All right.
Well, let me know one person. That's
Don't
all
do that
right,
again.
baby.
That's all right. That's
all
how
right.
you know.
That's all
You
right.
tried hard. You tried.
You failed
User
that
guy,
life.
user, Lord,
You failed that life.
She know not what she do.
So
Oh, wow.
what you gonna choose, Justin?
Shout out to Brandon for creating it, y'all.
Oh, B.
Brandon did an awesome job.
Whatever we ask B to do, he gonna do it.
Right.
He better not send us no invoice.
Who's the pastor?
So thank you, Brandon.
So at the top left, we got Sunday morning vibes. Finish the lyrics.
Finish the lyrics.
In the middle, we got Who's the pastor?
Did y'all see the spelling?
And on the right, we got
Yes.
God told me to tell you, and then you supposed to finish the saying.
I'm sorry. I just heard color purple on there.
I know, right. That's the favorite part of the movie.
All right, so
Sunday
what you gonna
morning
pick?
vibes. Oh, I'm just Sunday morning vibes.
Okay.
Okay, you do 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, sir.
Let's start with 2.
All right,
Oh,
B,
you
we
want a
gonna
little
click tell.
risque.
We're gonna do something simple.
Okay, this is
It reaches to the highest
So,
mountain and
it's funny.
flows to the lowest
It's
valley.
funny how this is even the song because clearly first Sunday was just yesterday. This is what we call the blood song.
Yes.
It reaches to the highest mountain and it flows to the lowest valley.
I like
The
how she's saying it on
blood
mute.
That gives me strength from day to day. It will never lose.
What was
its
my hymn book at? I don't remember this.
That's all right.
What was my hymn?
Come on.
So I get about those 200 points. Okay.
Yes.
So there you go.
Okay.
Don't be trying to get nothing off screen. It's just on the screen what you win. The 200 points is on the screen, not in real life. Okay? Don't be thinking like you got a surprise.
Right.
You got
You want to lay it
surprise
on? Listen,
somewhere.
you want to, you can lay it right here.
Right.
You good. We got space. It's all right.
Right.
Where we going next? Who
Pick
wanna
another
go?
one.
Who wanna go?
I'm gonna do
right
Who's
here.
the pastor 100.
Who the pastor?
Hustle. The Potter's House,
You better know this.
Dallas, Texas.
You better know
Is
this.
that Joel?
No. That's Lakewood
I
Church.
thought you were about to say Joyce.
She want me to say Joel Osteen. That's Lakewood Church. Want me to help you, babe? I'm going to help you.
Yeah, help me.
This is America's Bishop Thomas Dexter Jakes, also known as T.D. Jakes.
Oh, I didn't know that was the name of his church. I didn't know that.
Yes, the Potter's
I thought he was
House
from
of
Atlanta.
Dallas.
Me too.
No,
Me.
no,
I
no,
really
no.
thought he was from Atlanta.
I really did.
That's
So a lot
crazy.
of
I thought I was the only one.
A lot of people think that, but he did Mega Fest in Atlanta.
Oh.
But
I
his
really
church
do.
is
I
actually
love
in
him.
Dallas.
I would love
And
to
he
see
actually
I
has
him.
never
another-
did.
He actually has
I
a
didn't
couple of
know that.
churches around the country.
Really?
Hey,
That's
speaking
the
of
heck
him,
of
y'all
it.
seen how much weight he lost?
He looks skinny.
Like a different person.
He slimmed down.
He's slim. I ain't gonna say skinny, but he lost a lot of weight.
He is
Some
slimmed
of them just be
down.
looking all right as that regular
Justin?
weight. When they lose their weight, they look so different.
Who else? Which one you gonna pick next?
I like the lyrics thing. Let's do 300.
He gonna sing
Right.
out.
We're gonna do 300. We're gonna see.
Oh,
Come on, hymns.
Oh, okay,
Pass
him.
me
Gentle
not,
Savior.
oh gentle Savior. Hear my humble cry, while on others thou art calling. Save you do.
Oh,
okay.
okay, come on.
Okay.
I'm crying. Okay, now y'all about to take me to church.
Oh,
for real.
don't
Yeah.
say
All right.
that.
Go back to my
Okay.
wine. All right, go back to my
Okay.
wine.
All right,
Okay.
Alicia, you next.
Okay, God told me to tell you 100.
God.
God's good all the time, and all the
And all the
time,
time.
God's good.
Amen.
Amen.
All right.
There you go. I got that one.
In English and Spanish.
Amen.
I'm hollering.
What you got?
Let's do who the pastor.
Mm.
Who the man of God for 200? Or the woman of God. Church of the Highlands.
I know.
So I know of Pastor Chris,
Yeah.
but I don't know. But
Wait, no,
so,
I
so
don't.
number one,
No, I
Church
don't.
of the Highlands has 12
I was
million
thinking of another one.
campuses,
My fault.
and of those
That's
12
true.
million campuses, 100 million of them are right here in Birmingham.
Right.
So this is kind of a broad thing. Well, all I know about is Pastor Chris. I really don't know.
Is that the black guy everybody was recording?
Pastor Chris be at
He who?
Who's the senior pastor? The head.
Oh.
The
Oh,
senior
wow.
pastor. Oh, the head of Church of the Highlands?
Oh, I do know.
Is it Pastor Chris?
Grants
I don't know.
Grants Mill location.
No, you don't.
No.
He said Chris was right.
Oh, what Pastor Chris? Okay, I never knew his last name.
Oh, okay.
Chris
Okay,
Hodges.
I knew more than I did. I didn't know that. Okay.
Church of the
Learn
Highlands
something
is
every day.
located.
They
They
have
got
multiple
Pelham.
places.
They
So
got
are we
Grants
gonna play
Mill.
the
Okay.
whole thing, or we just gonna do a couple?
We could. What y'all wanna
Just do one more.
I'm
okay.
on y'all time. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm
So
here.
God told me to tell you 200.
Y'all supposed to go up. Why ain't getting the 500?
Okay,
Oh, no,
300.
I'm
300.
gonna go with 500 after this when we done.
do?
Okay, okay.
All right.
I do it 500.
300 B.
I just said 500.
If you ain't
You
keep
did.
on.
You did say 5. She said 3.
Now to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we all ask or
That we
think.
ask, I think.
According to the power that worketh well in you.
Oh.
I ain't never heard of
That's
that.
scripture.
Ooh.
In
Oh, amen. Yes, he did it.
Oh my
That's the
God.
scripture. But actually, it's exceeding abundantly. There's no LY in there.
Exceeding.
Exceeding abundantly.
You better correct.
Right.
It's not exceedingly
I can cheat off your paper.
abundantly.
Okay.
It's exceeding
Exceeding
abundantly. He goes way beyond abundantly.
Ooh.
So-
Yeah. But it's all right though. It's all right. Everybody say that.
Yeah. That's the
All
black
right.
first.
I mean, with the last one, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go 500. We'll go 500 on
He like the Sunday
Sunday
You
morning
gonna hit that
vibes.
Sunday morning vibes.
Sunday
Yes.
morning vibes.
When
I think about Jesus and what He's done for me, with the bitch how He set me free, I can dance.
All night.
God.
Hey, all
That's a
night.
good praise break. That's a good praise break.
Yeah.
Tambourine and beat.
But
I like that,
y'all,
Brandon.
don't y'all like how like Tyler Perry interpret these old Negro spirituals inside his plays and stuff, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
how it just kind of bring everybody back home to what they like.
See.
Oh, I
Right.
remember that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Oh yeah.
But speaking of that though, speaking of that though, I got some tea. Turn the tea on the track. All right. So, did y'all hear about Tyler Perry using Madea's voice during intimacy?
It must have been hello.
Oh my god!
No.
Like
Sometimes. Once, on occasion. Okay, during sex. It's like hello,
Girl, me get turned off.
Is that your hello face?
That's your hello.
That was hello. That was hello face.
You know what? He can't even break character no more.
Hey,
I mean,
he's
he
stuck.
can't
I think
break it.
he's
Yeah, he's
stuck in
stuck.
that.
I mean, y'all
He
like
probably just can't help it.
That has to be somebody's fetish request.
has
to
to
hear
Has to
old
be a-
woman voice.
A fetish. That had to be your fetish request from Tyler Perry himself.
Folks got real
Like-
weird fetish.
Yes.
I don't know.
That would
That's
turn me
kinda
off.
weird. That
I'd
would
be like,
turn
get
me
up.
off. I'd be like,
I'll wake up like,
right, like imagine you on top doing your thing,
Right.
and then he like,
It's
hello,
already-
how you doing, baby?
It's already
Like,
dark in here. We
okay,
can't see.
like,
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you just hit
Hey,
it.
like,
Well,
you be like,
I'll say it like this: somebody loved it because he got a baby.
He got kid?
Yes.
he got one.
By who?
He has
I
one.
mean,
And she's
but
actually-
just
and I
'cause
think
you
she's
had
actually pretty,
one-
I think. From what they say the girl, she's the model.
Oh,
Like,
for
she's
real?
gorgeous. From what they say, I think I've seen her before.
Must have
but
been
I'm
the
not-
money
look that
move.
up.
Right, it must have been the money move.
Well, baby, she got the money then.
She did, because Tyler Perry
it's
is
a
worth
baby.
it.
He is worth it.
He is worth
He's
it.
worth it. I mean, you know,
You can't
I
tell
don't
no
mind her
business
for
about it.
listening.
You
to
know
the
what?
video, watch
I
it,
be
do what
wanting.
she doing.
I wonder when they come out with stuff like this, what type of reaction are they expecting, and then how do they manage to deal with that type of publicity? Like, are y'all okay with the stuff that you air out?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I kind of feel like when you are
Google
in entertainment, you have to be open to people being in your business. So you might as well have a tough skin.
Nobody would know that if he hadn't said anything. Ain't nobody came out talking about, y'all, let me tell you what Tyler Perry do in the bedroom. Wouldn't nobody know unless he said it.
Yeah.
Y'all be airing y'all own dirty laundry out.
But, I'll say
But
this,
it's to
though.
stay relevant.
I won't even say that. Yeah, stay relevant. Yeah.
But Tyler Perry shouldn't have to do that.
Exactly.
In my
His
opinion, he
name-
shouldn't even have
his
to do
name
that.
speak for itself. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I still like the
He
fact
is
that
a brand.
came from nothing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He got that
Yeah.
nice studio. Is it in Atlanta?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's in
That
Atlanta.
he created
East
jobs for
Point.
people. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like stay on that platform.
And I don't
that
know
right there,
if
I don't know
y'all
what you're trying to get.
notice, but like a lot of the people who he be having inside his shows and stuff, they be attractive. Like they be attractive.
The men be
Like
motherfucking
even
attractive.
though I'm not into women, but it's not normally like ugly people in his,
in most
in
cases,
the TV shows.
they are
Okay.
really nice looking.
And
They
the
are
movies.
nice looking.
Who do y'all like? The TV
Maybe
shows
the
or the plays?
I like the plays.
I like the plays.
Take me back.
Yeah.
I like the plays.
I mean,
What you like?
I
Plays
like
is more open.
I like
Plays
both.
more open.
I like both. I like both.
I mean, some movies, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The family that prays together.
Right.
Amazing. I can
Yeah,
do bad all by
you-
myself.
You just be more
Taraji.
But
ooh.
I really like how he's like one of the few I would say producers. He's a producer or director, both. He's both. Whatever.
He's a billionaire. He can do it all.
Basically, hear me. Like he can act too,
Right.
but like to like basically interpret moral lessons and stuff and real life topics and real situations into like a play, like and let people actually see like how things happen. Like for one, what the name of that movie was?
I can do bad all by myself.
No,
Oh.
For Better for Worse or something like that. Yeah, that one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For Better for Worse.
I think that's a series. Ain't it? But I think maybe a series.
I've heard of
Series.
But I don't know.
Yeah, but
Okay, well, what's the movie then? It's a movie.
Oh, he be
so-
having
so-
some
so-
other ones
so
too.
you have Acrimony.
No, not that one.
You
Ooh.
have but Acrimony.
Acrimony.
No,
was
y'all know
wild.
what I'm talking
my
about.
God.
He was married to that singer, Jill.
I know you're talking about because they were going up for the.
Yes, what's the name? I can't think of that.
It was a Why did I get married?
Why did I
Why did I get married? Yeah.
Why did I get married?
Yeah, I
There
kind of
was
feel
one
like,
and two, yeah.
and
Oh.
you know,
Yeah.
I love that one because it talks about real life, you know, marriages and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like that, and
yeah.
how people, you know, work through things or can't work through things, or they don't talk about things, and how not talking about things doesn't solve things. It's just put a hush on it for the moment. Like
Yeah. You're right.
he talks about things, and
That people can actually relate to.
do you hear me?
Yes.
And I can relate to a lot of situations that he, you
Has
know,
shown, yes,
have shown,
definitely.
and I be like, dang, like, you know, I'm happy I watched this because
Right.
I learned something from it, and I feel like, you know, if we did that in some of these kids shows that these kids watch, they'll learn more lessons too, instead of, you know, some goofy stuff that they be doing now. Like,
Well, you know,
Let's be
NBA
honest.
but
Youngboy,
Family
they mental.
Matters
Right.
showed a lot of good things on that, like a lot of moral lessons.
What
And
show?
Family Matters.
You went back to the 90s, baby.
I did.
Bill
I did.
Cosby.
I did.
These children ain't gonna
And
watch
that show too. It did.
They won't understand the like
Yeah,
back
they
then. I think we was dope. Sorry.
Yeah,
we was
we
dope
was.
back in our
It
time.
was.
We
I'm
was dope.
born in 90s. So how old are you? 25.
You barely made it.
Very
Right.
96. What you mean?
Oh, okay.
What
But
you mean?
still.
I'm about to be 26.
You said you 32?
I'm 32. I was born at the cusp of 90.
I'm 34. So,
So-
more
so-
so me and him
yeah,
can
yeah.
relate
Yeah,
to.
she's
I mean, you
88,
that's good
90.
too,
It's all
but
right though.
we really had a dope
right,
year.
though.
Like we had a dope
It's all right,
upbringing.
though. But honestly, I'm be honest with you. I don't care what no one say. I think anything before 94. Yeah, like we were. Everything else was a little, a little nervous.
Okay, the big pants with the big white
Ooh,
shirts.
the light up
Man.
Yeah,
belt.
they bringing all that back though.
Girl,
Bringing all that back.
I went there.
some
They
stuff just let
somebody
it
who
go.
just like that no more.
I'm not dressing like that. I'm not
I
going
wish
there.
I would walk around here with a name across my belt.
Or
I did like the light up
dudes
phone
have
though.
their hair braided back like Lloyd.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
the feather ponytail.
Ooh,
Ooh, child,
yeah.
my
That's a good
cousins.
topic.
The ones who could put it in a ponytail.
Right.
Not the one.
And the ones that couldn't.
And
Shout
all
out to
that-
the ones that couldn't.
And on that note, what's the next subject? I can't take it. I can't take it. Wow.
Okay, but before we close it out, back to the Madea situation, using that particular voice, have y'all ever been in a situation where somebody changed it up and just was winging it?
like using a random like
Like,
tone.
I'm gonna try something different
know
with
who
you.
I am. Oh, you just talking about just something different in general.
Y'all ever been through anybody trying anything new?
It never worked out for me.
Never.
Like
Y'all like
trying
dress
something
up.
new.
Y'all like.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
trying.
yeah, she's talking about in general, like just something off the wall.
Oh
just
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
general.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
general,
Are you
What's it-
for it? You're not for it? I'm open to new things.
I'm open
I'd be
to
open to new
new
stuff.
things that's within boundaries.
Yeah.
I
Don't come in here with no.
Yeah, I say warn me.
So
Oh, okay.
I say warn me. At least let me know. Don't just pop up because I'm gonna be looking like
Oh, at first I thought he said waterbed.
no.
oh, now that would be fun. I bet that would
That
be
was our
fun.
time.
That's
Right?
fine.
That
I
was our
bet
time.
that would
We
be
was talking about the
fun.
90s
that would drown me.
I drip or drown, drip or drown, drip or drown. What you gonna do?
drown.
But you gonna sink or float? You gonna sink or float?
Hey, just revive me.
Y'all are dumb.
Y'all, my cousin had a water. I used to look.
I bet that was the
Pop.
best. I bet that was the best sleep.
It was. Like you sleeping
It's like
on
sleeping
water.
on top of the
Yeah.
ocean.
That's it.
But
I-
it was
but
so
you know
funny,
that
though.
wouldn't be comfortable for me.
It was because my cousin had one, and I didn't know because she had a bed cover over it and everything.
Look like a
So
normal bed.
I was in talking to her, and I went to sleep. And I went, oh, wait a minute. And I thought I was gone. I thought my life had ended. I thought God had called me
Lord
home.
bless you for you.
I thought I was in. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
I swear, God will make a fool out of you in a minute.
He will.
God is humorous.
Man.
I don't care
He
what nobody
is.
said.
He is.
God is funny.
He is.
God
funny.
is
I don't care what
funny.
nobody
Ooh, I
say.
thought God was gonna take me.
I thought I was gone. I'm like, well, let me go get ready because I'm going
Right.
to town. Just-
Get ready.
Let me close my account now because all this coming to me when I die.
Listen,
Okay.
Ain't nobody getting nothing.
Let me tell you something. Now, let me go and delete everything on my phone.
Right.
now.
I need to go on my phone. Look at nasty, nasty, nasty. Oh, I knew Lindsay, yeah.
Oh, I
so
knew
she
you were
did.
nasty.
I'm trying to remember that when I'm on my dying bed, my deathbed. Like, y'all, get my phone so I can
Right
do
quick.
everything.
Hey, hit my phone right quick.
I'm hollering.
Oh.
Come on,
Give me 1 second. Oh.
Not give me 1 second. You
1
better hope
second,
you
y'all. I'm hold my breath so I can go and delete my
Oh,
phone.
now-
Because if y'all ever go through my
so you
phone.
can die earlier. Okay, got it.
I was just about to say, ain't you on your deathbed? You forgot.
Hold your
I
breath.
ain't got time for y'all talked about Jesus, so you're not finna talk about me in my past life. You ain't finna see no pictures, no text,
No, none of that. No
Talk
about
conversation.
me
my
and
password and everything while I'm
You know what I
dying.
mean?
Talking about me in my past life. Have that fun. What I'm going to do, raise up and kill you?
Just don't make no movie about me. I ain't trying to be like Whitney and
everything. Right, all them out there.
Oh,
they kill me making
Jesus.
movies of people. Like I don't want to see these folks like.
Just
Let them rest.
No, but you really can't let them rest.
You
'Cause
can't.
people going to ask.
Okay.
People
Well,
going
might as well
to
give
ask.
them something to talk about.
Up. It's gonna come up.
It's going to come up.
Well, just let them rest in peace like the rest of this show. Well, y'all, I want to say thank y'all for tuning.
You don't end us.
Wait. First of all, I want to thank our guests.
Right.
And being a part
I was
of
gonna
the
get there.
She was on a timer.
I was gonna get
Rest
there.
in peace, like this show.
God dang. So you saying the show dead?
No, I'm saying like
What are you saying?
It's time to end it. That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
I took it as
time
I
to
was
end it
dead.
tonight. That's what I'm saying. Time to end it
Are you
tonight.
not having fun?
Dang.
I gotta go work in the morning.
Oh, me too. What time? What time?
8.
I gotta be there at 5:30.
So what's your excuse?
5:30.
Yes, 5:30 to 2.
That's demonic.
And
That's
Was that demonic?
That's too early.
Good.
5:30 in the morning.
I would have had to reschedule.
Hold
if I
on, you
was
gotta
you.
be there at 5:30 in the morning.
Yes, I get up at
Oh.
4:15.
I see if you had to get up at 5:30, but have to.
No
be
man, I
there
have to be at work, clocked in 5:30.
Well,
Not a
since
minute
she
late.
gotta be up and clocked in at
We're gonna
5:30.
dead this section.
Definitely
Thank
end this
you.
show, but before we end the show, we just want to thank you for coming
Yes.
out, taking
I
the
was
time
gonna do all
tonight
that.
to be
You
a part of Free Dope
You know we gotta
Queenz.
mess with you.
Let me just add a little thank you gift on the
Y'all.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Queen.
I picked it out for you. I picked it out.
Quit it
I
live.
picked it out. I picked it out.
Thank you.
We just want to.
Christmas came. Christmas came.
It came early for
Christmas
you,
came
boo.
Early.
Well, I can come back for y'all for definitely for this now. But anytime y'all need me to come back for real, like in real life though, y'all cool people.
Yes,
Oh,
thank you. We try our best to
Yeah.
be, man. We try our best. What you see is what you get.
It
We
come
want people to have
And
a
that's
good
all I
time.
ask for because I don't do fake. I turn green with fake.
Oh,
I don't. We don't do
I
fake on
turn
this side
green
of
with
holiness.
fake.
I don't do. I start itching.
I mean,
And
green is go.
Huh?
Green is go.
Green is what?
You
Green
said-
is good on money. We don't do green on fake jewelry. We don't.
Oh,
No, baby.
Hello.
We don't do fake
When
people.
it be turning your neck.
I don't do fake people. I don't do fake stuff. Just be you.
If it turns green, I
I
don't want it.
can respect you.
I like that.
You. But if you gonna be fake now, stay over there somewhere. I'm at the carry you down the cliff.
That's
somewhere.
right.
I ain't gonna beat you with the glass, baby. This is a good glass.
I do it for you because
That's a good glass.
you a PK kid, so I'll
Oh,
handle it. for you.
no. See, that's the part y'all don't know about me.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay, so stay tuned.
Oh, well, thank you.
For joining to 3 Dope Queens, hosted by your girl, Lisha. Thanks, sis. Lindsay. And our...
With the prince.
Okay, all right.
Prince.
Just
All right,
count
y'all have a
to
good
them.
one. And that's all wrap.
Hey, yo, thank y'all for tuning in to the 3 Dope Queens. Like, share, subscribe right here in the back.